back to another episode of Fountain of Geeks. On this episode, we're going to discuss the Funko Pop of Dennis Nedry and the Dilophosaurus from the 1993 movie Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg. So, let's get into it. The following movie clip shown is in no way owned by Fountain of Geeks. The following clip is entirely owned by the copyright holders, and Fountain of Geeks does not claim ownership. Under fair use, this movie footage is used for education, commentary, and criticism purposes. Please support filmmaking by watching Jurassic Park and all its affiliated films on home media or available streaming services. Footage is the property of Universal Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, Inc. Steven Spielberg, one of my favorite directors of all time. Jurassic Park, as you can see, my favorite movie of all time. Dennis Nedry's scene is pretty iconic. He's in the process of committing a bit of corporate espionage, corporate theft. He's been paid over $1 million to steal some DNA samples from the park of the best dinosaurs, but it doesn't really go as planned. So if you haven't seen it yet, the movie's over 20 years old, but I still won't include any spoilers. Watch Jurassic Park, watch all of its affiliated movies. It's a lot of fun for everybody. Okay, so now until it's ready to be signed, we're gonna put it in a Funko Pop protector. So if you don't put your Funko Pops in protectors already, I would highly suggest that you do. These protectors are pretty thick, and yeah, they're my go-to, especially for my collectibles. So we're gonna make sure we put the flap down. There we go. Gonna slide it in there slowly. There we go. I'm gonna pull this tab out here so that the plastic of the Funko Pop protector doesn't rip the back of the Funko Pop box. Then we're gonna put this little tab in there. Boom, protected and ready to be signed. This is a really fun Funko Pop. It's a 2-pack. You have Dennis Nedry, you have the Dilophosaurus. I'm really happy with this. It took me a long time to track it down. Thank you, Sonny's Vintage on eBay. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really happy with this Funko Pop. I'm gonna be even happier when Wayne Knight visits the Fan Expo in Toronto from August 22nd to the 25th. Wayne Knight also plays another character you might recognize from pop culture, Newman from Seinfeld. So it's gonna be really cool to meet him in person, and I can't wait to get him to sign this. Hey geeks, so thanks for joining me for another episode of Fountain of Geeks, where we discuss the Dennis Nedry and Dilophosaurus Funko Pop from the 1993 movie Jurassic Park. Until next time, peace.